If on a day off from work you enjoy watching American or British Got Talent events while sipping a beer or a diet soda, you probably wouldn't have missed Sydnie Christmas. When she took the stage, everything transformed into something enchanting. Together with everyone else, you would have had the impression that you were in a real Disney film. She was so talented that she won Britain's Got Talent in 2024. However, that does not imply that all that appears to be lovely is gold. With our fairy angel from Britain's Got Talent, Sydnie Christmas, that is definitely not the case. What is the true meaning of the narrative of our fairy princess? Here's everything you didn't know about Sydnie Christmas's offstage and behind-the-scenes activities on Britain's Got Talent. Not far from the nation's capital sits the historic town of Gravesend, Kent, the birthplace of Sydnie Christmas. She had the talent and motivation to pursue a career in the fiercely competitive field of dramatic arts, and she had a strong desire to perform on stage as a child. When she was 4 years old, she did perform and record her first song. She had always sung since she was a young child, as her grandma claimed, which supported her claims. But before she wanted to be a singer, she played rugby. However, she established a mission for young, talented performers at the DB Academy of Performing Arts in the UK in order to pursue her goal. There, her acting training officially began, and she learned the ABCs of acting, singing, and dancing. She became the artist she is today because to this performing arts training, which also prepared her to compete for jobs. Over the years, she remained faithful to her partner, and upon graduating from DB in 2014, she was keen to pursue a career in professional theater. Some of us must have seen Sydnie perform before she stunned us all on BGT, but not all of us did. After she finished working for DG, Sydnie experimented with several of the screen's features. Sydnie made her stage debut at the King's Cross Theater in the popular performance of Lazarus. Her first experience working in a theater was in a jukebox show inspired by David Bowie's songs. Following Lazarus' success, Sydnie gained versatility by dancing on large cruise ships like His Royal Caribbean's Independence of the Seas and the Quantum of the Seas. She was able to perform in energetic productions such as Grease and Starlight Express. She thus developed her abilities and had the opportunity to entertain guests aboard cruise ships, which allowed her to use her range. This did not imply, however, that Sydnie's journey was simple. She actually had some problems on TV. In 2016, Sydnie Christmas performed live. An E4 reality program that followed aspiring actors as they navigated the challenging and occasionally dramatic realm of performing arts training. By emphasizing their relationships and performances during rehearsals, the show, which was likened to Glee until we showed how genuine it is for youngsters who aspire to be actresses, singers, or dancers, Sydnie's abilities immediately distinguished her from her contemporaries. Finally, someone who can sing on stage school exclaimed, "One person." Sydnie stood out on the show due to her powerful voice and stage presence, which attracted viewers. In addition to providing her with a stage school educated her about the challenges and pressures of being an artist, offering Sydnie a first-hand look at what it's actually like to be famous. Sydnie Christmas took a chance and tested out for Britain's Got Talent in 2024 after experiencing several disappointments and felt as though her career was at a standstill. After her humorous introduction, she immediately won over the judges and the audience. Her middle name was Mary, but her full name was Sydnie Merry Christmas, she joked. This off-topic quip immediately caused everyone in the room to laugh out. Sydnie responded that she worked as a gym receptionist when asked what her occupation was. She stated that she wanted to sing in public, something she hadn't done in a while when asked what she wanted to do. She claimed that she hadn't performed Annie's song Tomorrow at an audition in 24 years. She had never sang since she was a child until that moment. To the surprise of the judges and the audience, she didn't appear her age. When Amanda Holden remarked that she appeared to be 24 years old, Sydnie chuckled and responded that she was actually 28. When she said that she would be singing tomorrow, Simon Cowell's expression brightened. Because it's difficult to sing, it appears to have been one of the least popular songs on the list. He made a sort of joke about it. Tomorrow, a challenging song from the 1977 television series Annie, is renowned to put vocalists to the test. However, it was determined that Sydnie would not be impacted by Simon's response. She was much more motivated to try it and prove her strength to him as a result. Soon after, Sydnie transformed the atmosphere of the room, and everyone was in amazement as she began her performance. The performance was powerful and enthusiastic. She made a common song uniquely hers by putting her heart and passion into it. She was later described as a timing and linguistic master. because of how the emotions in the room affected everyone. Some even claimed it seemed like the gospel. The emotion displayed brought the listeners to a state of quiet. Some of the eyes were wet. After she finished, she received a standing ovation and a heartfelt thank you from the audience and the four judges in particular. When she danced, Bruno Tonioli claimed that she was an artist and that she was really energetic. She could enthrall everyone and leave them wanting more. He added, "You've got it all going on." Sydnie was informed by Amanda Holden and Alicia Dixon, who also added that the finest thing they had heard was Tomorrow Sydnie, who was energized by the crowd, appeared surprised by what Amanda did next. Amanda advanced to the semifinals, so as she pressed the golden buzzer, golden confetti rained down on her. Simon Cowell, who initially believed she had chosen the wrong song to sing, was thrilled by her performance in addition to the fact that it made everyone giggle. Although he generally dislikes the song, he was quite critical and stated Sydnie did a terrific job. It was obvious that Sydnie was responding honestly. She knelt in front of the stage's screen, and it was obvious that she was distressed. Later, to thunderous applause, she exited the stage. Off stage, she gave her family a hug and relished what still appeared to be the culmination of all her years of hard work. Sydnie Christmas gained more admirers during the course of the next rounds and eventually won the 2024 competition. In the semifinals, she performed the popular song My Way by Paul Anka, demonstrating her command of the music. She may be a candidate because she was confident on stage and delivered her lines with a lot of energy and fierceness. She was a fan favorite since everyone enjoyed this, and she was really into it in the finals. Sydnie stunned everyone with her rendition of I Dreamed a Dream from the film Les Miserables, which earned her the title of grand winner. Her voice was deep and powerful, and it was obvious that she enjoyed what she was singing. Her enthusiasm was felt by the judges and the audience. People in the audience started crying because she sang with passion and honesty in every note. Her performance was particularly noteworthy due to her powerful stage presence. During her live performances, Sydnie particularly displayed her incredible singing abilities. She could truly feel the songs and convey their meaning, not just with words, but also with her voice, and she had excellent control over her voice. Every song was a journey within a song because of her ability to alternate between gruff, belt-like sounds and sweet, seductive phrases. She was confident and charming, as evidenced by her stage body language, which kept the audience's interest and gave them a sense of participation in the stories she was telling. After winning a lot of money and fans from her performance on The Voice, Sydnie decided it was time to release an album. Her victory warmed the hearts of her fans, and she made a significant professional advancement with the release of her debut album, My Way, on September 20th, 2024. The record did not disappoint those who were anticipating its arrival. The length of time it took Sydnie to get from being an undiscovered talent to winning the competition is demonstrated in her album, My Way. Her vocal range and the depth of her emotions are both evident in the record. The reason she was excluded from the program still surfaced, regardless of the fact that it was her first album. As we all recall, it was immediately apparent that she was unique and had the ability to engage the audience when she took the stage. By providing a more intimate glimpse into her musical journey, her debut album delves a bit deeper into the relationship. It's crucial to keep in mind that Sydnie picked every song on the album by herself, selecting each one according to a distinct sound or style. The album's track list ranges from contemporary pop ballads to American show classics. Her extensive vocal range, impeccable sense of style, and remarkable talent for musical interpretation are all on full display. One popular song was My Way, recorded by Sydnie and originally performed by Frank Sinatra. She enhanced this piece of art with a contemporary touch, demonstrating her greatest creative ability. Another appealing tune is Tomorrow. When Sydnie tested out for BGT, it was this song that earned her the coveted golden buzzer. As is the case with Sydnie's favorite tunes, she offers a fresh interpretation of this well-known anti-musical number. When she sings or expresses her emotions, she doesn't have to tone down her voice or its volume. You will never forget this act, which was among the highlights of her BGT performance. People are still moved by that, and it's on her record. Additionally, there is Over the Rainbow, a song that every dreamer desires to hear. Sydnie has demonstrated her ability to sing a variety of songs in a variety of styles while maintaining its relevance and originality. These songs, along with the rest of the CD, make listening to Sydnie as an artist challenging, motivating, and diverse. The passion and dualities of the singer remain. For Sydnie, My Way is more than just a collection of songs, it's a very personal endeavor. Her performances have a genuine depth of meaning because many of the songs are based on her personal experiences in life. Her passion for the lyrics is evident on every note, drawing listeners into her world and giving them the impression that they are experiencing the song with her. Her work's ability to evoke strong emotions in both reviewers and fans is one of its greatest qualities.